for you to,
I don't
to
fancy
do that.
Chris Martin.
You do, though. That's the thing.
I
I know
don't.
you do. You absolutely do.
I absolutely don't.
Absolutely do.
Babe, I absolutely don't.
You do. Being great. So, and I looked through the window and I went, Mickey. You went. When the tongue's out. You go.
He goes,
No,
and you just have to grab him because Jack just legs it. Ask me anything.
Trevor.
So if you're enjoying our content, hit that subscribe button now and be in with a chance to win a signed copy of our very own book, Happily Never After. Hello and welcome to the Therapy Crouch Ask Me Anything with me, Abbey Clancy.
And me, Peter Crouch. Yeah, this is the moment you get to ask us anything and we will oblige.
If you've been a fan of the Therapy Crouch since day one, you'll know that every Thursday we do this Ask Me Anything. And it's a chance for you to get to know us a little bit more, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and they're always good, aren't they?
They're always good.
All right, I'm going to fire straight in. Hi, Abbey and Pete, and Ross, of course. Question for Abbey. Mm-hmm. Fellow Scouser here, but I've lived in Perth, Australia now for 8 years. My sister's come to visit in August, and I always ask her to bring me UK cleaning products. You were discussing that your washing powder is the best, and I need to know what you use. Pete, I know, bore off. Lol, any tips and tricks on how to keep your house so fresh and clean with dogs and kids, as mine is constantly resembles a pigsty with my toddler and dog? Absolutely love the podcast. No name.
Okay, I can help. So, I'm very specific about my washing.
And I have to say, even my mates who aren't into washing powder, they come round and they're like, seriously, what do you use on those?
I can't smell it anymore though, which is so annoying because it's my favourite smell.
Yeah.
Do you think it smells of washing powder when you come in here?
100%. I thought your
Yeah, it really does. Yeah, all my mates say it. They come round and they go, what's that? What washing powder do you use? They do, honestly. They really do, don't they? When they have a towel, if they stay over or something, they'll use a towel and they'll be like, oh, that was gorgeous, that.
I'm very specific when it comes to my washing routines.
Mm-hmm.
I only use Ariel for whites with a bit of Vanish. Loads of comfort, even with the comfort concentrate. I'm putting double the amount in. And this might be the wrong advice, but that's what I do.
Yeah.
Well, it smells fantastic, I have to say.
And I do look, Ariel for whites, that's my top tip.
It's a genuine tip, that, because
I actually don't understand these people who like mix their washing.
Oh, no, I know.
Like,
what do you mean mix?
People
like put all different colours in together.
Well, you can't do that, can you?
He's well trained, at least.
Well trained. No, you can't, but people do.
Do they?
Students.
But surely your whites get darker.
Mm-hmm.
That's how they end up chewing gum grey.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. I wouldn't even do that when I was living on my own. Like, I had no clue what I was doing, and I wouldn't do that.
It's outrageous, to be fair, isn't it?
Yeah.
Outrageous.
All right. So, and what about the cleaning products?
I love bleach.
Is that bad to say?
I don't know, but that's my honest answer. There's nothing more satisfying for me than the smell of bleach. But
I love the smell of bleach in the morning.
I do with all the kids stuff. I try to use the non-toxic stuff. Like Method products are really good.
Yeah, they're good.
The eco ones, you can get lots of, non-harmful cleaning products. But with the dogs and the kids, it's a losing battle. I often say my house would be so much more beautiful if it didn't have the kids in, but it wouldn't be a home without them. And I think that's one thing you have to let go. My friend Martin from Andrew Martin just said, one day, when you're cleaning all those like sticky fingers off your walls and off your glass, they're not going to be there. They're the kind of things you want. And it's a story, like when I was hysterical when the dog chewed my dining chair. And then in a few years ago, that's when we had a little puppy.
Yeah.
And it chewed the chair and it, conjures all these lovely memories. Or when Johnny drew over my whole headboard with a green Sharpie. It's kind of a patina, an unwanted patina, but, they're memories and stories, and it's what makes a house a home.
Touche, babe.
But don't get a Labrador.
I feel like you moved off a really boring subject into something quite interesting there.
Thanks.
Well done. That was a
That's
gift.
the good thing about Ralph, he doesn't molt.
Yeah.
Jeffrey is an A1 dog, but my God, like when they were in the farm for the weekend, the Dyson got used like not 7 million times a day because there was just no hairs for the whole weekend, and it was plus point.
Yeah, but we missed him still.
We missed him.
All right. Do you or children enjoy beating the living daylights out of each other? I have 2 boys, aged 2 and 3, and I'll have no doubt they love each other. I seem to spend my days refereeing more fights than Michael Buffer.
Who's Michael Buffer?
Jodie. Yeah, Michael Buffer is Let's Get Ready to Rumble.
The one with the white hair?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did a fashion show in LA once, and he hosted the show. Yeah.
Really?
Remember that Ed Hardy thing I did?
Yeah, I do remember that, yeah. A long time ago.
It's a long time ago.
So what? I mean, listen. Our boys fight. They started it now. They're 5 and 6.
Kill each other?
Yeah, they do now.
You just see Johnny's tongue.
When the tongue's out, you go.
He goes,
You know,
and
he's ready.
and you just have to grab him because Jack
gone.
just legs it, and John they just run around the house. One's screaming after them. I just think it's part of growing up.
Yeah,
Think of it like a pack of lions, and you see the little cubs. A pride of lions.
They're always kind of nipping each other, aren't they?
Yet they're rolling, tumbling.
Yeah, it's part and parcel of it, I'm afraid. I think,
And
especially
again,
with
it's
boys.
those kind of things that you miss when they grow up. It's like I'm getting kind of sentimental at the moment that all my kids are growing up. Like I took a picture of the kids last night in bed, and Jack, who's 5, his legs were the length of the bed, nearly. And we've got a 7-foot bed. You know,
It's not going to be small, is it? Let's be
his
honest.
legs. He's just like a baby giraffe in the bed.
Yeah,
3 of them in there.
it's great though, isn't it? Well, like, you just see yourselves in them, obviously, with his long legs. I'm like, oh my God, he's me.
With my looks.
It's nice. Well, thank God for that. I hope
I'm
so.
joking. I'm
I
joking.
hope so.
Hi, Abbey and Pete. Love the pods, the stories, and the laughter. Makes the journeys to and from work much happier. I've got a question for you both. My wife has recently got pregnant, but it's very early days. She's quite worried about losing the baby as it's our first time. I want to make sure I support her as best I can throughout the next few months, as we're also both super excited and I want to enjoy the experience. Roscoe. Well, I think that's a natural worry to have when you get pregnant. You know, when you've got a baby growing inside you, you have this overwhelming sense of responsibility, and you know, you are in charge and responsible for making this thing grow and be healthy. I think that's a natural thing to have, and I think he can support her by giving her what she wants, basically. McFlurry now.
No, I just think, it's just like,
You know those ring for sex bells? Crossed it out.
I bet you sure want one of them.
Ring for food.
Yeah.
yeah, I think,
You bought me one of them once.
You've got to be supportive, yeah. You do have to be supportive, don't you? I think.
I think it's hard on the man because they've got no idea of what's going on and how. Do you just roll your eyes?
No, I was trying to think of the words that I wanted to use.
Did you just roll your eyes, Ross?
Yada.
You went right back into
it's so
pregnancy, didn't you? So hard.
No, it is. You've got these hormones ravaging your body. You can't predict how you're going to be on a daily, never mind daily, an hourly basis.
True that.
It's just the way it is.
Yeah.
And, that can be hard for some men to deal with.
Yeah.
Hang
if
in
you
there,
just-
Roscoe, mate. You're in
just
for a
do-
turbulent
So
time.
what would you say? What advice would you give him? How did you support me, and how would you?
I think just kind of listen. Don't react to anything. Try and get them what they want, because their needs are more important than yours at this moment.
The cravings come earlier or like later on in the pregnancy. Like you had goblin pies and then
From day instantly.
instant cravings are instant from day one. So we need to stock up on his goblin pies or the equivalents for her.
Yeah, whatever she wants, she needs to get.
And take explicit instructions. Don't buy
Yeah.
the posh prawn
Do you remember you
butties,
driving
buy
to,
the cheap prawn butties.
Yeah. Do you remember you driving to like a 24-hour McDonald's miles away just to get me a McFlurry?
Yeah. Remember doing that?
I needed cold things like squash with ice and ice cream on one of them.
It's so bizarre, isn't it? And it's just something you'll never
Cheese.
understand. You just kind of need it at that time, don't you?
Like things I never eat, like ice lollies, like plain ice lollies. And
Ice lollies. Check you out, posh girl.
I know, don't I said that? Lolly ice.
Oh,
Catching on. It's catching on.
Why did I just say ice lolly?
Yeah,
Never said that
it's
in my
the
life.
correct terminology, perhaps.
God, my...
All right, stick in there, mate. And hopefully, you know, let us know if it all goes well.
It will go well.
Yeah, of course it will.
It definitely will go well. Loads of rest, get into bed, watch movies, feed her up.
And enjoy it.
Enjoy it.
Like we did.
You always have to be an arsehole.
Okay, dear Abbey and Cardi P, I'm 27. I simply have no desire to go out to bars and clubs anymore. However, none of my friends feel the same. They still love having big nights out. I don't want my friends to think I don't want to see them, but because that's not the case, it's just I'm done with drinking too much, being out past 11 p.m. and having a hangover. Do you think I'm not living life to the fullest? What else can I suggest to my friends that we can do instead? That's Deanna, listener from the US. Firstly, can I say, howdy. How y'all
What's happening,
doing?
y'all? No,
Go global.
Going global.
We've gone global.
Global.
No, I get that completely. I'm on board with this now, with this hangover stuff.
Me too.
I'm not feeling it at all.
No.
I've got non-alcoholic beers and stuff now.
Yeah.
Just to feel like I'm involved, like on a weekday. Like if I'm going out and I'm having a few drinks probably, but I'm not into the hangover on a regular basis.
No.
At all now.
And I think there's so much out there now on how to improve your life and improve yourself. Kind of drinking is not really part of that.
Listen, we drink and we have a great time doing it, but I think there's a time and a place for that. It's not all the time. And I think there's loads of other stuff you can do.
And also day things. I prefer to do day things. Like we're planning our holidays and our friends are like, we'll go for lunch here, dinner here. And I'm like, no, I'm in bed. I'm going to bed at 9. I'll
Have
still
a great
drink.
lunch.
Great lunch. 12 till 8:45 drinking.
Yeah.
12 p.m. till 8:45 p.m.
That's a day. That's a day.
Just keep it cool. No, nothing major.
I'm joking, but you know, I am all for sleep, especially with 4 kids and being like, because I was thinking even about Taylor Swift. It's like she can't drink and do what she's doing.
No way.
There's no way.
No, you can.
A voice, a health, energy. I do drink. I like a drink, but I think you're in so much more positive place when you don't.
Yeah. Well, there's lots of other activities you can do as well. Go to things. You don't have to booze all the time.
Cinema, theatre, tennis. Just
Paddle.
everything. Paddle.
We've got a thing going at the moment, and we're going away, like a family trip, and we've put like surfing in. We've got like a few expeditions,
Boat trips, hikes.
trips, hike, golf, paddle, tennis, bike riding, loads to do.
Exactly.
See you, mates.
And the thing is, if you're good mates enough, they'll respect that you don't want to be hungover and get in the bed.
Yeah, we've talked about it before. There's nothing worse than like a pushy friend. Like my friend Alfie's the worst for it. Honestly. I actually said to him, I'm not going to be your friend anymore.
He was here, last
this
night.
morning. I seen it in his Taylor Swift top.
I didn't drink.
He left here in his Taylor Swift.
I didn't drink at Taylor because I'm with the kids, you know.
Yeah.
Got to keep my wits about me in a busy place.
No, exactly. Yeah.
I had to carry him home.
Did he have a shandy? Yeah.
He had 3 pims and he was on the floor. But, you know, he's the worst for peer
listen,
pressure.
you know, we can't say anything. We've been there.
Yeah, but I don't need encouragement either because I'm the worst.
Yeah.
But no, I think when you get into that, go in the gym. Don't drink.
Yeah. No, it's good. It's good. But you know, Easter egg.
Guys, subscribe. What the fuck?
Okay, I've got one here from Rachel. What's your funniest drunken celeb story?
I've got loads. I don't think I can share them.
One of my best stories with a celeb. I had 2 on the same trip, believe it or not. I was in Miami with the lads a long time ago. And the first one was Madonna, was sitting behind me in a restaurant. And she was like, her back was facing my back. We were literally, I could have just touched her there. And as I went to the toilet.
Did you?
No, I didn't. I actually didn't. I wish I had now. But afterwards, I went to the toilet and then all our security team were on one table here. You'd never even know that it was our security team. And they were all English. So as I went to the toilet, they went to me, oh, Peter Crouch. I said, yeah. I said, can we have a photo and stuff? So, yeah, no worries. Just FaceTime my son. I was like, yeah, no, I spent 20 minutes with him. And I FaceTimed his son. He was a Southampton fan. Chatted to him. this and that. It was all good. And they said, oh, thanks so much for that. I said, oh, can I have a picture with Madonna? I said, no, she doesn't like to be disturbed. I said, what? I spent the best part of half hour with them. And they were like, no, you can't get anywhere near her. I went,
Cheers, lads.
Madge.
Cheers,
Madge
boys.
would have loved you.
Would have loved that. Would have been a great snap.
That's class.
And on the same trip, it was just after the World Cup. I've told this story on the football podcast before, but I walked through the bar.
That's why you call it the football podcast, like it's a secret that you can't talk about.
Well, I don't want to say that Peter Crouch podcast. And I right
You
twat.
should.
That Peter Crouch podcast, anyway. And I walked through. Mickey Rourke was there, and he just went, "Hey, you're Robot Boy." And I said, "Yeah." I said, "You're Mickey Rourke."
Did you say yeah?
Yeah.
Howdy. And then I got a photo of me and him doing the robot. And then we ended up having a full night out with him. And then we had another night with him next night. And then he wanted to go again. We fucked him off.
So you pied Mickey Rourke?
Well, we had to because it was just intense. It was quite.
I bet you parties, to be fair.
He put a letter under our door after the second day. And I've still got the letter.
What did they say?
And it was just basically like, you guys are so much fun. Let me take you for dinner tonight. And but when he knocked on the door, and my mate, we were rooming together, me and Greg, and I looked through the window and I went, "It's Mickey Rourke." He went, "Fuck him off." So we had to find him.
Pretended to be like silence in the room. Like,
He's gone. So the letter came under. Yeah, unbelievable.
Wow.
Like, just a mad time in my life, that.
that's a story.
Ah, good. All good, though.
My most embarrassing celeb story is I was at the Brit Awards once and
It's amazing.
basically it's the room and there's loads of tables, but when Ant and Dec were doing it at the time, and if they do like a live link,
Yeah.
you have to like sit down or whatever, and Chris Martin was walking through and then Ant and Dec went to do like a live link to camera, so he just crouched down like up my knees like that. I was sitting on the chair and he was like, "Hi." I was like, "Hi." And he was like, "I'm Chris." And I was like, he's like, "Hi, nice to meet you, I'm Chris." And I was like, "I'm Abbey." And I was like, "Oh." And he went, "What do you do?" And I was like, "Nothing." He thought I was an absolute
Nothing.
At least you
idiot.
were honest.
And I was like, and then I was trying to think of small talk, I just couldn't talk because I love him. And then I was like, "Oh, you're doing a gig for that war horse later, aren't you?" And he went, "Yeah, war child." Yeah. I just wanted to die. My sister was with me and she was like, the whole time, because of the nonsense that was coming out your mouth. But, you know, it's not every day you sit there and Chris Martin just ducks down next to you because he, you know, was walking through.
Have you met him since?
No, thank God. Thank
You
God.
did once. I remember he got in a lift.
And babe, no.
I'm saying this.
No, because Chris Martin might listen
You got
to
in the
this.
lift, and he got in the lift, and I was going, "Get this fucking lift! Everyone get in this fucking lift!"
No, that's not what happened.
Did you tried to get in the lift so desperately?
Chris
I
Martin,
missed it.
Chris Martin was in the lift and I was about to get in the lift with him. And the bloody woman stopped me to search my bag, and then the doors just went like that. And I was like, "God, I've been in a bloody lift." Chris Martin there, and Pete's like, "You're 9 months pregnant. We're going to see the 1975 and my belly was out there. I had like 10 chins." I was like, and Pete was like, "And you're also with me, your husband."
By the way.
By the way.
Can you imagine if there was like,
Don't
you know,
even say
a
it.
young, you know, whatever.
Why does yours have to be young?
Well,
Chris
anyone
Martin's
then.
older than me.
Madonna. Someone, I don't know. Just exactly, you're getting jealous about it already. It's not even happened. This is a made-up story.
I'm not jealous.
You,
I don't
can you
care.
imagine if that was me and I was going, "Get in this fucking lift."
If
We've
it was
got to
one of
get
your
in there."
icons.
One of my icons. Right, let me
That
pick
was
one out.
Jet, for example.
Okay, if I say one, I'm going to be in trouble. So I'm like,
Just don't say anything.
but like that's exactly what I'm saying. Why is it allowed for you to?
But I don't
to
fancy
do that?
Chris Martin.
You do, though. That's the thing.
I
I know
don't.
you do. You
I
absolutely do.
absolutely don't.
Absolutely do.
Babe, I absolutely don't.
You do. So that's fine. But like,
you s-
but the way you're going on about it, like if that was the shoe was on the other foot, there would be a huge issue here. And this is my problem.
You wouldn't even know who I was if he fell over me.
Doesn't matter what he knows.
Fell on
He
top of me.
didn't. That was good, to be fair.
You know what I mean?
No, that's a joke. I'm winding you up.
There is two sides. You know what I mean? You can't have it all your way.
I'm joking.
Right, will you watch when Dua Lipa gets in the lift next time?
Oh, I don't mind. Dua Lipa's hot.
Right,
Okay, this one's from Robin with a Y. It's like my favourite Swedish singer.
Robin S.
The actual Robin. Do you remember?
Her name's Robin S, isn't it?
No, there's Robin S who does Show Me Love. Then there's Robin, who I'm a big fan of.
She sings
Show me love.
no, the
Show
Robin
me
that you like.
love.
The Robin that you
Baby,
like. Is,
show me what it's all about.
the Robin you like is the one
Alright.
on the dance floor one.
That's
I'm
Robin
in
S.
the corner
Watching
watching
That one as well, yeah.
Kiss
That's their newest one.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a tune.
That was the old. I went
Didn't like
back, way
Maverick
back.
Saver like release that or something.
She's good anyway. I like her.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I hope it might be her. Would you film a day in the life? I'd love to see how you both are together with the chaos that comes in the Crouch household page. We've been asked numerous times to do various things, haven't we, in our house?
Mm.
I don't think I think this is far enough.
What more could you possibly want to know?
Well, listen, if they saw our day-to-day kind of, it would be very funny, I think.
Like the Osbournes.
It is like the Osbournes.
It is.
It's more Osbournes than Kardashians.
Oh, it definitely is.
100%. It's more Furies.
It's more the royal family. It's more the royal family.
The Furies was not far off, I don't think. Their
Furies was
chaos
really good, actually.
was-
I really
it was
liked
entertaining, that,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
People are shocked when they come here.
It's full on, but it's our full on, and we like it.
Yeah, it's good.
I think I'd be bored if I didn't have this life.
And also, it's not that bad. I mean, I'm going, oh, it's terrible. It's not, no, it's not like
It's not that.
It's not complete chaos. Like, our kids are very well behaved.
And I think
Very.
everyone says that about their own lives as well, don't they? Lots of
Yeah.
families
Oh,
say that.
it's
Do you know what I mean?
chaos.
I'm up the wall in this bloody house, nothing ever stops, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, okay. What's the healthiest change you've made in your relationship, which you wish you did earlier? I don't think our relationship's changed much. Have you? I feel like we're quite similar, same people.
We've grown up together, haven't we?
Mm.
So I think
There's probably changes you've made that you don't realise.
Yeah,
But you
there's-
haven't gone like specific, I'm going to do this to make you.
it's been like a kind of transition,
A natural
a
progression.
natural progression. We have a lot of respect for each other,
Mm.
which I think comes with age. Like when you're younger, you're messing about, or I don't know.
I think we probably listen to each other a little bit more now. Like, I think we respect each other's opinions on certain things.
I think this has helped doing the
Definitely.
therapy couch because you actually sit down and talk.
Yeah, that's something that couples don't do. I don't think. Like, you never sit down for an hour, do you? And go, let's discuss.
No, you don't, because when you're sitting down together, you're watching a movie.
Yeah.
Or like when you're having dinner, you're talking to the kids, how's yours day been? And it's homework, it's this, or you might discuss your job for a bit, but you don't sit down and go, do you remember when we used to do that? And do you remember when we did this? And so I think doing this show has been really good for us. Not that we had any problems in the first place. And well, I don't stop talking anyway, and you're quite chatty. So
Yeah, but like when I talk, you talk over me. So I don't get, like, with this, obviously you've had to, I can see you desperately trying to talk over, like you want to talk, but you know it's not good for the pod. I think that's helped. I think that's genuinely helped us.
Mm.
Do you agree with that?
yeah,
I didn't think you would.
yeah. No, I do. Hi guys, Abby will love this one. You spend your entire life on a minimum wage, or you get £1 million a year, but you're constantly being chased by a snail, and if it touches you, you die. Ryan.
Great question.
Fucking hell, Ryan. Wow. Bombshell. How can the snail get you, though? Can't you just move to Australia? Like, can it get on planes?
Yeah. I just think you'd forget about it. It could be a couple of years, Pete. Could be a few years. Having a good time.
You'd be on the move, wouldn't you?
Do you,
Oh, no, imagine you're asleep.
sleeping would be
You just-
stressful.
You got one eye open at all times.
What you could do, you could get like some, if you're on £1 million a year, you could get lasers.
But you can't kill the snail.
No, but you could get
the end of the
lasers.
beam
You could
sets
get
off the alarm.
Like we've got them in our garden.
Yeah.
Like you can have a laser, and if something goes past it, then all alarms go off and the police come or whatever. So we could have that.
No alarms. No, it's not allowed. I'm reading the small print. Ryan hasn't put the small print in, but I'm not allowing lasers. Because that defeats the object.
And I've just googled it. Snails can travel 25 meters a day. 25 meters. But if you think about it, they get 25 meters, then they get on a plane.
So
and
it's
then
12 of you.
It gets on a plane, and then it's on the other side of the world, but you wouldn't have any idea. So you never know where it is.
Well, you would know where it is.
Your whole life, this whole snail's life is dedicated to finding you.
But the thing is, it's not like you've got a bloody hyena next to you, because that could chase you like a snail. It's so slow. You could easily get away from it, even if it was an inch away from me. You're going to see something an inch away from you.
Yeah, but imagine it's made its way. It's been years. It's made its way. It's outside your front door.
You're having a good time.
You forgot about it. Completely forgot. You got your flip-flops on. You're heading out to the beach. Stand on a snail. Boom. Kaput. Dead.
No, because it says you're being chased. Constantly being chased by it.
So he's chased you to your front door, and you're just, you're on the phone. You're getting your bags ready.
I'm thinking this snail's in sight every day.
No. You lose it for 5 years. You just live in your life. You might even forget about it. But that, all of a sudden it just crawls on you. How spooky is that?
It's horrible, isn't it?
Just crawls on you and looks at you.
I'm going to go £1 million snail.
I'm not taking a risk.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm living my life on minimum wage, not a problem.
Really?
Yeah.
You just, no stress though. You sleep at night.
No stress, going to sleep. Well, when I say no stress, there's lots of stress of life. Maybe.
With my £1 million a year, I'd just pay someone to be on snail watch.
Yeah.
You would have to sleep at alternate times.
No, we'll just hire someone to do it. We're loaded at this point,
That's
Pete.
true, yeah.
Yeah,
it's a good point.
Well made.
All right, okay. Yeah, we're gonna get chased by a snail. On that note, babe, ask us anything. Round it up.
Yeah.
Well done.
Well done.
Enjoyed that.
And remember, ask us anything. You know where to find us. Keep them coming. And we'll keep it coming.
Coming next week.